Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimmy. Today I've wrangled my cute husband to do a fun video with me.
That's me.
His name is Eric and I adore him so much. So today I'm gonna have you choose my makeup. So he's gonna pick out things that he wants me to put on my face, and I think it's gonna be really fun. So really quickly, before we get started, I just want to remind you to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me, and give this video a big thumbs up because he's just too cute not to. And let's get right into it.
Awesome.
So let me kind of give you an overview of where things are. Oh yeah, I should put setting spray. So I've got a list down here of things that he needs to grab for me, just so he doesn't forget anything. So I've got all the different setting sprays back here. These are the concealers. This is a corrector, okay? This goes with any of these. Okay. This is also a concealer. Okay. For a foundation or a base product, that's a foundation, and then these are other face things, and then don't worry about those. I'm
probably gonna pick the stuff that I actually purchased for her.
That's what I kind of figured. In here, let me make sure I'm still filming. In here I've got setting powder. So this is a setting powder, this is a setting powder, and that's a setting powder. So how about I just make that easier for you. Setting powders. And then palettes, eyeshadow palettes.
Very well with those.
We've got some highlights. These are blushes. These are blushes. These are bronzers. These are eyeshadow toppers, if you want me to use those. And then for lips, it's this area.
Got it.
Okay?
Awesome.
All right, have fun. I'll be right back in a little bit.
Oh, I have to pick everything myself?
Yes, and then you get to tell me what you want, like what your idea is, what your vision is.
Exciting. From a kid who failed art. Exciting. What is this? Do you think this is good? Can you guys even see this? All I know is that I paid for it, so we're gonna use it. Basically anything from Colourpop or Sephora, I usually buy it. So we're just gonna go with that. We're just gonna do a whole Pretty Fresh line. That makes sense to me. Sure. Why not? Why not? Boom, 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 boom. I think oh. Which is a bronzer again? We're gonna use this one. I really wish these were labeled. I don't even know what this is. Man, it's so much easier being a guy. I mean, this is pretty. Okay, babe, I think I'm done.
Okay.
Am I? Did I grab a lot of the same stuff? What is this? I don't think I meant to grab it, I guess.
Okay, so this is blush and highlight.
That makes sense.
But I can use this under my makeup, and I could use this as highlight.
I like that.
Okay? Okay.
So what's that?
That's blush.
Okay, so we don't need that.
Unless you want me to use that with that, which I can.
I don't know, man, depends.
Would you rather me use these blushes or this blush?
You could use this blush.
Okay, so put that back?
That back.
Okay. It's okay, I'll put it back. All right.
And then...
Jingle, out. I can use both of those palettes or just one of them.
Okay. So since it's Valentine's Day and you've been doing Valentine's makeup this whole week, I think we should continue with that theme.
Do you want to show them what you have in your hands right now? So
yes.
He's talking about the eyeshadow palettes that he chose.
Talking about the eyeshadow palettes that I chose and paid for.
It's the McGRATH palettes that he got me for Christmas.
Exactly.
The Celestial Divinity and then the Mothership 5.
Very pretty makeup, in my opinion. So yeah, I would love something with kind of deeper red tones, but I also want glitter. I want it to sparkle. I want it to pop.
Okay.
So yeah, so that being said, I don't know, what do you think? Is that would be way too soft, right?
Well, that's a transitional color, so that's kind of there to like give dimension and
Ooh, I like that.
base.
I like the word dimension. What does this look like? It looks like pearl.
It's a topper. So
That's pretty. Looks like a holographic Yu-Gi-Oh card.
so it's got like a clear base and then it's got this like awesome shimmer.
I like that. I don't know why, but I want that on there.
Okay. Noted.
How deep of a red is that one?
It's probably my favorite red glittery shade.
Beautiful. Well, I like that one as well. You know,
This is more metallic. That one's more glittery.
Ooh. Well, oh, you know what then? Then let's do the pairing of these two.
Okay.
So we don't need this one
Okay.
just yet. Let's put this one away. And then this one.
That's blush and highlight.
So that's for this, right?
Yeah.
Well, highlight goes here, and then where's blush go? Under the highlight?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do that. I like that blush. Okay, perfect. Is this for your lips?
Yes. So by the way, this is the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I want this or not. Where's your other lips?
All of this is lips.
I probably want more of a red. Yeah. Maui Wowie. It's pretty red to me. I like this one. Okay. Now that I'm looking at what I want you to do, I don't know if this is the right one.
Well, if you want me to use that, I don't really need that.
Perfect. This one's right here, right? I think so. This is your setting powder, right? Mm-hmm. Perfect. What is this?
Bronzer.
Apparently you need that. Mm-hmm. Oh, cream concealer. Mm-hmm. Looks nice. Okay, so I think my job here is done.
Yep.
I think I've given you a good base.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see what it looks like.
Okay. Do you have like a specific placement for that red eyeshadow? Do you want it all over the lid? Do you want it like in a wing? Do you want it...
Close your eyes. I guess you could do it around the lip to a wing. Like here, like the bottom part, and then flare it out toward the right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then you can get really cool on the glitter on the top.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, I like that.
Fun.
It's gonna be fun.
All right. Well, I'll call you back when I'm done. So you can see the finished
perfect.
Look.
Thanks, guys.
I love you.
Love you.
All right. So I've got everything my cute little hubby chose for me. Let me put this side up too. Okay, so I'm gonna start with eyes just to make sure if I need to clean anything up, because he wanted me to do like a winged out shape. If I need to clean it up, I can. So he didn't choose this because it's kind of a base product. I didn't have him choose like any of my primers. I'm going to put on a little bit of this eye primer. This is a Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer. Just because I've been finding my eyelids being really oily lately, and I don't know, my eyeshadow's just not wearing super well, but this week I've been using this and it's been helping a lot. Should have put concealer down first. Why didn't I do that? All right, eyeshadow primer is on. I'm gonna close my door real fast. That way if he walks by, he won't get a sneak peek before it's done. Okay, for eyeshadow, he chose the Pat McGrath Mothership 5 Bronze Seduction. He did buy this for me for Christmas, and so of course he chose it. So he wants me to do kind of a winged out eyeshadow look with this beautiful red shade, which is Blitz Flame. So to give myself a nice little base to work off of, or some, not base, what am I trying to say? Complete brain fart, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Just a nice little, I don't know, let's go with base because that's the only word I can think of. A nice shadow to ground this look. How about that? I'm gonna go in with this beautiful mid-tone brown that is in the shade Entrapment on this little Luxie 250 large blending brush, just into my crease, just to kind of ground this look. So this eyeshadow primer, I've noticed that the first like couple shades I need to kind of pat in rather than buff, because it is really sticky, which is what helps it with the longevity. But if I go in and try and just buff initially, it'll just kind of stick. It'll be hard to blend out. So now that I've got a good little layer, I am just kind of starting to buff it. And I'm kind of dragging it out this way to kind of go along with that nice winged out shape that we're gonna have. Okay, I'm gonna go in with more of a detail brush now. I'm gonna take this Morphe M441, just a smaller little blending brush, and intensify that a bit, especially on the outer edges. But I'm not gonna bring it down into my outer V, because I want in that area to just be the red. Okay, real fast, before I move on, I want to do my brows real fast because it's trying to drive me nuts. So I'm just gonna take my little soap brows, same thing as usual, nothing new here to see. Now I want to say something, and I want your guys' opinion. I'm tempted. Like, I really love like the bushy, fluffy, crazy brow that I've been doing for so long. A piece of me really wants to have groomed brows again though. So I don't know if I want to trim them and do that, or another piece of me wants to kind of shorten them, like take off that much and have more of a straight brow. I'm conflicted because I'm scared, because what if I do that and then I hate it? So let me know what y'all think. Keep my brows as is, or switch it up. You know, something new for 2021. I would definitely do it after our trip to Florida. We're going to Florida the first week of March, so I wouldn't do it before that, because again, if I hate it, and I'm going to see family and friends in Florida, I want to still feel cute while I'm down there, so I would probably do it afterwards, but let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna go in one more time with a different brush into my crease with the same Entrapment shade. Actually, no. We're gonna take this brush. This is the Lavish Tapered Blending. I'm gonna go in a mixture with the two browns, Entrapment and Disobedient, this guy here. Just lightly into both and just kind of deepen things up slightly. And the reason why I'm tempted to like trim off part of my eye is because I really want to like bring out my eyeshadow like up in this area. My brow's in the way. And so, I don't know, I think it would be fun to play with a different kind of shape on my eye. I've had my brows like this for so long that, I don't know, I'm just itching for something different. Okay, I'm going back into the large guy, just to make sure everything is nice and smooth and blended. To make a bit of a liner with this amazing red, again that's in the shade Blitz Fame, I'm going to mix it in with my Makeup by Mario Master Metal Manipulator. I'm going to take just a couple drops on my little palette, soak a little liner brush in that, and then dip into my palette. And start making a wing. Okay, color me impressed. That was one dip. And I created a whole wing. Wow, that's pretty dang impressive. All right, I still have some of the manipulator on my palette, re-wetting my brush, dipping back into my palette. I don't know, I just did this little dent into it, and there's something really satisfying about that. Like at the same time, like, that's expensive, so like kind of hurts at the same time, but also pretty freaking, I don't know, happy about that. I don't know why I like it. Now I'm going to thicken up the wing a bit on my eyelid because he was stressing that he wants it on my eyelid. So I'm going to take a little bit more of my manipulator onto my palette, dampen my brush some more, go back into the eyeshadow and intensify the red on my lid. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to go in to this beautiful Astral Luna Gold. This is such a fun shade. It's like, it's got all these incredible reflex. It's like gold and green and so crazy intense. I'm just gonna pop that right into the center. Bring it up into the crease. It's so glittery, oh my gosh. Okay, I think that's good for now. Okay. And now just to prep my skin before I put on foundation and concealer and all that good stuff, Going in with my trusty dusty Wella Skin Food. And just for the heck of it, I'm gonna mix it with this Illumi Glotion from L'Oreal. So for a foundation-based product, he chose the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer. I am not surprised. Oh wait, I was gonna use this as underneath my foundation. Anyway, what I was saying is I'm not surprised because he bought that for me for Christmas as well. It's so like him to want to use the products that he purchased for me. His favorite thing is buying me things and then watching me wear them. He loves that. It's so cute. So with that, oh, that was totally distracted. I just put on my Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm blending that out with this brush that I'm going to use for foundation. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is the Rare Beauty foundation brush. So I'm going to just take a pump of my tinted moisturizer directly onto my brush and blend this out. I did a full day wear test in my last video on this product. So if you want to see how I feel about it, I suggest you go watch that. Okay, and then for concealer, he picked out the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I'm going to put that into my inner corners. And this, for whatever reason, I only like it blended out with a finger. With a sponge or a brush, it just looks funky on my skin. I don't know why, but that's my reality. Everyone else can like do whatever they need to with this concealer, but my under eyes just need the warmth of my finger. Oh. Right. And then it just blends out beautifully. Whereas with a sponge or anything, it would just get, I don't know, like clumps up. It's really weird. Okay. That looks very nice. Now, the setting powder he chose is my Ciate London Coconut Vacay Setting Powder. And take that on this little Morphe brush. This is an E27. Just taking a little bit of that, patting out any creases that may have already started to develop, and kind of blending that out. And then there's that. So I'm going to finish off the eyes real fast before we finish off the face. I'm going to take Entrapment again on the lower lash line. I'm going to blend that out using the Luxie 227T. Just so there's a little bit of definition there, not too much. I think I'm going to leave it pretty light for the most part. I'm going to blend that up to kind of meet the shadow that we have. Okay. And then because I kind of put the concealer right there, I'm just going to blend out the inner corner a little bit. And I kind of want to leave it at that. So I'm going to put on mascara really fast. Lately, just in case you guys have been wondering, I've been using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I like it. It still hasn't beat any of my favorites. My favorites at the drugstore being the Maybelline Lash Sensational or the L'Oreal Paradise, or Lash Paradise Mascara, I should say. I do like those more. They're more voluminous. And then the Lash Sensational is also separating. This one is very similar to the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. Like it's very separating and lifting, and it definitely looks pretty, but it flakes. So it's not my favorite because of that. So I won't be repurchasing. Next one that I want to try, Maybelline just released another one of their Lash Sensationals. Sky High, I think is what it's called. That's so hyped up. And from what I've seen is it makes everyone's eyes look fabulous. So that'll be the next one I try once this one is used up. I don't want to... Mascara is one of those things that I don't like to have a lot of at one time. I used to have like 5 at a time, but then they just go bad so quickly that like I just wouldn't get my use out of them, and it just seemed pretty wasteful. For like other things that I have, like a crap ton of like blush and highlight and bronzer and all those type of fun products, I don't mind because I do use them. I like switch between them every day and they don't go bad so fast. Like mascaras really only last for like 3 months. So, I don't know. But you can see, like it's nice. It looks nice upon application. But, like it's certainly better than this. I got this KVD Beauty Go Big or Go Home Volumizing Mascara. It's disgusting. It is a clumpy mess. Like I haven't even noticed if it like wears well because it just looks like crap on your eyelashes. It's like instantly clumpy. I mean, like you can't do anything about it. Even if I go over it with this, it's still clumpy. Like nothing can tame it. It's just gross. I don't like it at all. I got that when I bought another one of her Trooper eyeliners. It came in a nice little set, but I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm probably just gonna throw it away because it looks so bad. Like some mascaras like just don't look great, but you can make them work, you know? It's kind of how I felt about the last mascara I was using. I didn't love it that much, but I can make it work, you know? And this one, like at least it looks good and I can just brush away the little like droppings. Flaking bits. I can just brush those away so I can work with this one. But this one, there's no fixing it. It just looks like crap. So that's my mini review on that. Don't buy it. Unless your thing is like super clumpy lashes. If you like that sort of thing, go for it. So now we're gonna put on some bronzer. He picked out the Milk Makeup Baked Bronzer in Matte Bronzer in Baked. I always want to say it's a baked bronzer. I don't think it's baked. It's a cream bronzer. I don't think you can bake creams. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Alright, and now for a new product for my channel. This is something I got for myself for my birthday last week. This is the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush Highlighting Palette in Daria. This has been on sale at Sephora for like a year now for 44 bucks, which is like, I don't even know how much off, but isn't that stunning? Look at you, hi. So all of these are cream products. A cream highlight, cream highlight, a cream blush, and I would say this is like a blush topper, and then 2 powder highlights and a powder blush. This I wouldn't use as a highlight, but I do like it as an eye highlighter. It's absolutely stunning, but I won't be using it today. So I'm just gonna go in with the highlight, the cream highlight now. It's so beautiful. It's so soft, yet still so, it's just beautiful. I'm so glad I picked this up. It's a very soft highlight, like cream highlight formula. It's unlike anything I have. Other ones are a lot creamier and like wetter, more wet, wetter. This is just, it's like a cream to powder. It's just so soft and lovely. And I really wish my camera picked it up better. You can kind of see it. It's just so nice. Truly lovely. And I love these colors, like the blush tones for the springtime. So nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the blush. It's very, very pigmented. So I'm gonna try and be light-handed with it. So I'm not sure how well it will go with the red, but you know what? It's okay. He had a different blush in mind that I feel like would have gone better. It's a Tower 28 Magic Hour. It's more of a neutral, but I think that works. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in and set that real quick. Taking the powder blush on a little stipple brush, just because I don't want too much, but I do want to set it a little bit. Just kind of pouncing it on. And the same for the highlighter. I'm going to take this highlighter and then lightly kind of buff that into the skin. And we're going to use that other inner corner highlight as well. I love this as an inner corner highlight. And then whatever's left, just taking that right there. Okay, we're almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face real quick with my Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. And then last, we have the Colourpop Just a Tint lip product. I don't even know. In Maui Wowie. This is gonna be a little questionable. I'm not gonna judge it yet, but I feel like it's a little too bright, but we'll see. He was going for a red, but it's more pinky. Yeah, I don't have fun with that. If he wants to change it, he can. All right, so that's the finished look. I've got some mascara that I should clean up. Just taking a little spoolie, flicking those off. There we go. Other side looks good. That's fun. Done on by the lip, but the eyeshadow looks good. Alrighty, I'm gonna go call him up and see what he thinks.
Wow. You're so pretty.
Thanks.
So I picked that.
Yeah.
Do this. It's exactly what I wanted.
Good.
Yeah.
Like the lip?
I love the lip.
You like the lip with this eye look?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of rosy, but I like it.
It's like really pink.
Super pink. But I love it.
Good.
You look beautiful, baby.
Thank you, honey. You're like in the corner of the frame.
There's anywhere to sit.
You can get a butt cheek on here. What's your favorite part?
The wing.
The wing?
Yeah.
The red wing?
Yeah, the red wing. It looks very pretty.
Red wings?
Yeah. So do you think this looks like a Valentine's Day look?
Yes. I would do a different lip, but yeah, the eyeshadow does.
Awesome. Well, that's what I was going for.
Thank you, honey.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
Mwah. You're beautiful.
Do you want to ever do another video again? Should we do a husband tag?
Sure.
Do you know what that is?
No idea.
It's a video where it's like a get to know you type of thing. Like, how do we meet? Yada yada yada.
Oh, we can do that. We have a really cool story.
I agree. So give this video a big thumbs up if you want to see the husband tag and more videos from this cute guy. I really appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. Give this video a big old thumbs up.
Stop.
And I'll see you guys next time.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye.